Assalamu alaikum everybody, how are you all? Today I am making creamy fried sandwiches. It's very good for snacks or lunches, and you can create many varieties and variations with this recipe. So let's start. We made in two steps. First we will make the white sauce for the chicken. We will coat the chicken in the white sauce, and then I will show you how to assemble the sandwich and how to fry it. So in my pan I already have 2 tablespoons of butter, which I will wait until it's melted. Then I will add my flour, which is, again, if you are using 2 tablespoons of butter, then you add the same amount of flour as well. So I will be using 2 tablespoons of flour as well to make the sauce. And I have here 1 cup of milk, and I have extra milk sitting aside as well. We will see how much will go inside. We'll see when we will be processing and making the sauce. And then the seasoning are very simple and very usual: salt, black pepper, some Italian seasoning, not more than a pinch, some spring onion, some green chilies. I will fry spring onion and green chilies first, then I will add the other ingredients. So my butter is sizzling, and chicken I have kept here 500 grams. It's boiled, and it's very simply boiled with salt, pepper, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic paste. And as usual, I have told you before as well, I like my Nando's sauce, so I have put 1 teaspoon of that sauce as well to boil the chicken with the dash of oil, and I have shredded it. So since the butter is sizzling now, let's add our spring onion and green chilies. Spring onion is around 2 tablespoons and green chili 1 small finely chopped. Fry it a bit until we get a slight aroma. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of flour, and I'm gonna roast it well with the butter, and I will keep roasting until I will feel that the flour is not too raw, and then we will add our milk and seasoning. As soon as it changes its color and we can smell that the rawness is no more there, we can smell the butter and flour frying, we can add our milk on low flame. Okay. I am using whisk at this stage so that I don't get lumps in my sauce. And since we have to add a lot of chicken, so even if it's a little runny, don't worry, it's gonna get its body back when we will add the chicken. You can see by adding a little bit of spring onion and green chilies, the sauce has got some color and life to it. So now the sauce is getting thicker, and now I can add my seasoning. So seasoning is simple: salt to taste. My chicken is already with salt, so I will be watching my salt amount. Black pepper as required, always to taste. Here comes the chicken. Now I'm gonna add chicken slowly. I'll mix the chicken in. I'll keep checking the consistency. It's gonna get thicker when it will dry up, so keep that in mind, because we cannot assemble the sandwiches until it's little bit at room temperature. If not totally cool, it has to be a little cooler. Okay, so what a nice creamy mixture we have here, guys. You can see, perfect. It's my turn to taste, although it's super hot, but I will taste it for you guys now. It's good, guys. It's perfect. Doesn't need anything. Salt and pepper is perfect. No more seasoning needed. All I can add is a little bit of more Italian seasoning. This is always optional. If you have oregano, you can add oregano. If you have a mix of herbs, you can add that. I can also tell you that you can always use your leftover chicken or your meat sitting in the fridge, which you have from, let's say, from your curries or whatever you have made last day, and if it's sitting in your fridge and you don't know how to use it, so it's very simple. Just give it a little wash. The meat pieces, just give it a little wash and shred it and just use it as I have did today, and you can get the same result. So just keep thinking and make innovations how you can recycle your food and not to waste. So guys, this is here cooling down a bit. Now a very simple step. So it's always optional. If you want to cut the corners of your bread, do that by all means, no problem. I will show you one with corner and one without corner. Be generous with the filling, guys. So I have put the filling a little bit on each bread so that our inside of the bread, when it's fried, it's very creamy and tasty. And now press it a bit. I will put some oil. You can toast or fry them with butter. So I'm thinking I will add some oil and some butter. Mix of both, just to give a little more extra. Make it extra by adding some butter. It's perfect snack for evenings and for brunches, for Sundays, I would say. So I'll just cut it in a half triangle. It will make easier for me to dip it in the egg and then fry it. My pan is sizzling now. Still wait for a few more seconds. By the time it's getting hot, let's dip in the dish. See, it's a little harder for me to handle because the filling was very hot. Now I have dipped it. Now I am gonna put it in my pan and let it get a golden color. So here I have taken 2 eggs with some water. I have beaten it with some water. And if you wanna make a vegetarian version of this filling, you can add, instead of chicken, you can add mushrooms, finely chopped mushrooms, and just do the same thing I did, and then add some spring onion, some other veggies of your choice. Chopped boiled egg will be perfect. So this way you will get the vegetarian version. I have flipped it. It's nice and golden. And one more tip to make it even better: when you are done making the sandwiches, just keep them in the fridge for, I would say, 10 minutes. They will be firm and very easy to handle. You can keep this mixture in the fridge for 2 to 3 days and reuse it. When you have leftover mixture, you can boil some pasta and add in it, and you will have a creamy pasta. So this mixture is very versatile. You can make so many things with it. Just squish it a bit. Okay, time to flip. Yeah, see the color? This one is done. This one is also nice and golden. I'm taking this out too. And I'll slow down the flame because the pan is very hot. Let it rest for a few minutes on the plate. Okay, this is with the corners. You can make the bread shape according to your choice. You can make circular sandwiches as well. Just cut the bread in circle and make them. Okay. Same procedure with the corners. If you don't want to use the milk, for example, if you are dairy free, just add water. Just roast some flour and add either seasoned water, like water, 1 cup of water mixed with chicken powder, some chicken powder just for the flavor, and then add your veggies and you will get the creamy mixture. Or you can have coconut milk in it, so it's gonna give you a really nice coconut flavor, because somebody was asking me last time that you should tell the alternates as well if people are vegetarian and if people are at restricted diet. So by all means use coconut milk. It's gonna give a really nice coconutty flavor, which personally I love. Not everybody loves, but you can always alternate the milk. You can use almond milk, you can use rice milk. Rice milk is very nice because rice milk is it doesn't have too much flavor. You can serve it with some tasty coleslaw. Just chop some cabbage, carrots, some raisins, mix with mayonnaise, some icing sugar or regular sugar, salt, pepper, some water to make it little thin, and mix everything in. And if you want some extra flavor in your coleslaw, just add some chopped walnuts. It's gonna give you some extra chunkiness and bites to the coleslaw, and some texture as well. I love my coleslaw with walnuts. Or you can make any sauce. And if you wanna make them and keep them for next day, you can do that as well. Just make your sandwiches with your filling. Just put a cling wrap and put them in the fridge. And if you don't wanna use it the same day, just take them out and use them on the second day or the next day. Same egg coating, and you can try it like that. Okay, so this is done. And I'll just show you in a nicer plate. Just for the sake of presentation, guys. Super hot. So see, it took no time to make. Whew. I almost burned my hands. So there we go with our sandwiches. You can create many varieties, and I will post the recipe very soon. And if you like the recipe, please do comment. Love to have your ideas. So the recipe is done and ready. Okay, so everybody, thank you so much for joining. See you next time, inshallah. Bye.